Hello Aries! This is going to be a reading for the first couple of weeks of July 2020. This is going to be a reading looking at your recent past, your current energy, and then what the immediate future holds for you. These are general readings. They may not resonate for all of you. If they do, let me know what's going on in the comment section. Give it a like. Let's hang out. Before I even turned on the camera for you, I was meditating on your energy and I got a really nice download of like Kundalini upwards energy for you. And so Spirit was just telling me to pass on a message for you that if you're not doing practices right now to be nourishing your spine and to be nourishing your flexibility, it's a really nice time to begin this. Mars spends 6 months in your sign in 2020. It just moved into Aries on the 28th of June, I think. Yes. Numbers and like dates are just like, I have a weird relationship with time, so it's like it was around then, Point being with that, you're going to be in the eye of the needle. You're going to have so much energy at your disposal, and having a nice, flexible, healthy, happy body is going to really make a huge difference when you're making moves and all that good stuff. So cool. Let's get into your reading. If I can make my hands work. Okay, cool. What's going on for Aries the first half of July 2020? Yes. Okay, this is your recent past. Current energy. Maybe future. Okay. What? Aries. Aries. Okay. I have on the bottom of the deck for you, I have Justice reverse, I have the 10 of Wands reverse, I have the 5 of Swords. So, followed by the Fool. I feel like there was an experience in your life where you were just feeling imbalanced in some way. You were taking on more than what's your due. Feels like a relationship issue. And you decided to release those bonds. You decided you were going to pick a fight maybe, or you were going to get yourself out of that situation. So you could start something new. You could begin anew and have a bright new future. Cool energy. Cool energy for this reading for you already. Okay. So I feel like there is something happening for you right now, right off the bat, that makes me feel like you're wondering where something went wrong. Okay, so in your recent past, we have the King of Swords, we have the 9 of Swords, and we have the 9 of Cups. I mean, these two are very much opposing energies, okay? We've got one person who's feeling so fulfilled and complete and happy with their life, and someone who is losing sleep and has a lot of overthinking and anxiety in their picture and is just really suffering under the weight of something, under the weight of truth, I feel like, because we also have this King of Swords here. So there is, it's really interesting, is there's a lot of overthinking and a lot of heaviness that you went through to get you to this 9 of Cups energy. And I feel like you willingly put yourself there. It doesn't feel like it was a self-imposed block, but it feels like it was very much something that you did. You faced some sort of a fear or some sort of situation that you went into willingly knowing that it was going to end with a lot of pain for some of you. For one party involved, whether that's a part of your own heart or this could be something that just has an external personality that you were projecting to the world, and you knew that a part of that was going to have to suffer in some way in order to get back into a place where you felt really emotionally secured and spiritually secured and stable, and you were I know I'm gonna have to suffer for this, but it's worth it. In your current energy, we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Wheel of Fortune reverse, and we have the Queen of Cups. So I feel what I was gonna say is I feel like you're in this position right now where you don't want to like let things happen for themselves. You kind of want to go out and make things happen for yourself. I'm wondering if it isn't because you suffered so much in the past that it's like feeling impatient for things to like flow to you. Maybe because it's like I suffered a lot through this and I'm tired of sitting in this really uncomfortable, heavy energy, and I would just like things to get moving again. So it just kind of feels like, you know, there is a part of you that is tuning back into like this Cancer season energy where it's like receptive and like very, very much like mothering and nurturing and just like calm and, you know, like receptive and very yin. There is another part of you though that is feeling just trying to rush the cycle in some way, or just trying to like add an enzyme to the process. Like it's just kind of like not allowing time to take its proper course, even though you know like you're growing through this season. Yeah, it just kind of feels like you're working through that right now. You're working through like how in the past you maybe have been like pushing really hard for something, and like right now your intuition, I feel like because you suffered for this truth and like you suffered for like ignoring your intuition in the past, your intuition's like, okay, like come on buddy, like we're not going to repeat that mistake. It's great, it's good. It's like you're falling in love with your intuition again, and it's what's making you really grow right now, which is super cool. Just, I mean, look at that spiritual level up. We love this for you. In your immediate future, we have the Hierophant. So like I was just saying, like you're spiritually leveling up, you're ascending right now. There's something that is inside of you that is like, I feel like you're being called right now to awaken other people. I feel like you're being called to expose other people to their the lies that they are telling themselves about their own happiness, for some of you, and what the ways that like other people are stuck in the past. This is really interesting because I wouldn't like this is a very unusual sort of flow, but I do feel like because there was this dark night of the soul. Okay, so here's the progression of events. You had a dark night of the soul, you suffered because you knew there was something on the other side of it for you so that you could reach your own spiritual security. Because you're there now, you're allowing things to flow at their own pace. In the immediate future, because you're learning to trust in time, because you're learning to trust that spiritual enlightenment piece, you're being called into this Hierophant moment. You're being called into this energy of guiding others, of ministering to others. And ministering is actually a really interesting word because we think of it as like preaching to someone or like telling a story to someone, but it's actually quite the opposite. To minister to someone means to listen to them and to receive them very much. You know, it's taking them into a place of higher knowing just by being heard. And I feel like that's what's happening because when you're able to open that door for other people, I see a lot of veils falling. I feel like there's a lot of truth that's going to be released. There's going to be a lot of history that's going to be able to come up. People are going to be able to talk about it with you. They're going to be able to acknowledge, like, this wasn't making me as happy as it once was. How do I move forward? And then you're just there to hold space while they do that process for themselves. And it's like very, very potent. It's very powerful because you know, as an Aries, you're someone who's able to like ignite fires for people that they didn't always know was there for them. Like this is a really, this is a great reading for you already. I mean, it's not really the beginning of the reading anymore, but you know, whatever. So let's clarify a little bit. Bear with me for a moment. Let's go into this recent past and clarify this Nine of Swords. I want to know what was going on in this dark night of the soul for you. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Emperor, there you are, and we have the Tower reversed. Okay, and we have the card of Vocation on the bottom of the deck, so I feel like you're returning to like what your soul path is. You know, if you are watching this reading, like, I don't know if you believe in star seeds or like higher beings, or like you're just getting into like a higher appreciation for your spirituality. This came for you because you were finding yourself. Like, this is dignity that you were finding for yourself. And I feel like this tower moment for you, I feel like there was a moment where you were fighting it pretty hard, but then you, I'm listening. You see, like, I'm listening, and that's what you were doing. You were listening into it, and you were just saying, okay, I'm gonna let it happen. And you just entered that season with a lot of dignity and with a lot of power. And that's why I feel like it rewarded you so deeply with this Nine of Cups. You were like, well, ish is hitting the fan, so I may as well too. And yeah, you just kind of rediscovered your dignity. This can also be the suffering of that moment came from trying to fight against that. And it's like, as soon as you accepted it, it just resolved itself and like made its way into this Nine of Cups energy that I want to clarify right now. Oh. Okay, we have the Two of Wands reversed. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the King of Swords right here too. So we've got another power couple here. And we've got the Seven of Wands reversed. Interesting. Cool. I think, yeah, you just kind of like accepted that the future is like not revealed itself to you yet. Yeah, looky here. You're like, I'm waiting. I'm just gonna let myself wait. And when this card is reversed, this feels like I'm not gonna fight it anymore. Like, it just is like taking a softer approach, and like forgiveness. I feel like it's as soon as you lowered your guard, and you decided to just wait it out. You know, you like, this is kind of the embodiment. I feel like this is you, your energy of just like, you know, things might be a mess, but I can still have my dignity intact while I go through it. And just like, it's very statuesque. I don't know. It's very, this energy feels very nice to be channeling, just because it's very dignified. It's very wise. And it's very much like nurturing yourself through the power of, you know, having that moment of clarity where it's like, I don't think I'm actually going to get anywhere by fighting right now. So I'm going to like just wait until this clarity finds me. Okay. Let's go to this Queen of Cups and your current energy. What is she saying for Aries, the first half of July? Okay, we have the Page of Wands reversed. We have Seven of Cups and we have Strength reversed. Okay. So you're learning your own self-strength again. You're like learning, you're learning to pair back, I feel like. And I feel like you're also learning how to have the right people in your circle. Okay, I don't know why that's coming through, but it's like, there's a lot of possibilities, there's a lot of offers being made to you, and you're just like receiving a lot of them right now with a lot of, there's a specific question you're asking. Everything that's coming to you is like, do you make me stronger? Or do you make me more unstable? You know, it's like, you're just taking your time with it. It's very similar to Cancer's energy right now, so if you're connecting to a Cancer, that could be what's going on here as well. Just like that nurturing energy where it's like the power of the uncertain, the power of the unknown is kind of giving you, it's weird because it's like stabilizing in a way, which I don't usually get from that, but you know, your energy is doing its own thing right now. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, Aries. I'm into it. Let's hop into your immediate future and talk a little bit more about this Hierophant. We have the Ace of Wands reversed. We have the World. Woo! And we have the Four of Pentacles. Nice. Again, like, you're not forcing it. You're just like protecting your energy. I say this pretty much every time this card comes up because I like the analogy of like a hot air balloon. you're learning to harness your own energy and really like draw your own field around it, protect your own energy, and just use all the tools that you have at your disposal, because you are in that position where you can be mentoring other people by just holding space for them. That's really what this feels like. Is like you're not in a place yet where you're pushing people to do things. You're just like, I'm gonna like protect my own energy. I'm not gonna inject myself into their storyline because they are telling me and not the other way around. It's feeling very much like you are accepting the truth of their story without taking on board the changes that they need to do for themselves. And it's really cool. I mean, like, that is what a mentor does at the end of the day. A mentor is like able to understand what their students need and then teach them according to that, instead of like a one size fits all kind of regulated school system. All right, let's wrap this up with some cards from the universe. And let's go. All right, what else do we have for Aries? Ooh. Oh. Cool. We have the Queen of Wands, we have the Five of Swords reversed, and we have the Four of Cups. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna give you homework right now, because I feel like you'll do really well to like get to know the Queen of Swords energy on your own. She's come up twice for you, and I feel very much like you're kind of shrouded in your own stuff right now. So I just want to like give you that sort of permission to do that for yourself and to find your own answers there. But I do see as well, like learning to say no to the right things, learning to accept the right things as well, and learning to see through people's deceptive natures. This is part of your leveling up your spiritual journey thing, is seeing when people are being honest with themselves as they are with you, and it's coming from just like an observation sort of place. It's like, should I take this? Should I leave it? Should I take this? Should I leave it? It's like, I can see through, I as in you, like this is the dialogue that I'm channeling for you right now. It's like, I can see through your stuff with extreme mental clarity, and you know, it's like you're gonna, I believe at the end of this 2 weeks, you're really just gonna know what is right for you to be ingesting spiritually and emotionally and energetically, and it's just a great period of growth for you. Okay, that is what I have for you. I hope this resonates. If it does, please give it a like. Please subscribe if you want more updates. Yeah, let me know what's going on in the comment section, and I will see you in your next reading.